There you go, CC. There you go, Caitlin. Way to hold it down, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark told the WNBA, damn you and your bogus orange carpet. I ain't showing up to nothing. I'm not showing up to your bogus orange carpet. I'm not showing up to this joke of a three-point shootout. I'm not showing up to link up and kick it with none of y'all. Y'all fake, y'all phony, y'all jealous, y'all are haters. Caitlin Clark just pulled a no-show for opening day of WNBA All-Star.
Everyone thought this would be the greatest weekend women's basketball had ever seen. Chicago 2026 All-Star Weekend. The league sold it as the biggest, richest, most watched moment in WNBA history. Tickets vanished months early. Resale prices went through the roof. Networks were counting on record numbers. Instead, the league is in full meltdown. Money is disappearing by the hour. Sponsors are pulling out fast. And word is Adam Silver is beyond angry. So what happened? The WNBA made one arrogant call that blew everything up, trying to keep a few jealous veterans happy. League officials slapped a ridiculous minutes limit on Caitlin Clark for the All-Star event itself. Big mistake.
Clark didn't argue. She didn't beg.
She simply walked away, skipping the entire weekend. The star that built this boom just turned her back on it, and now she's taking the league's profits down with her. Stick around. The real reason behind her walkout is wilder than you think.
Yeah, you put up 123. Everything felt like it was clicking on offense. Where did you guys sense things were going right on that end of the floor, and how quickly did that happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was like one of our goals tonight was to come out and start well, because we've kind of struggled in that area the last couple games. So thought we did that, really well. Our defense wasn't very good in the first quarter, but it was better there in the second. And then, we're able to build a comfortable lead. And I thought we just played with really good pace and sharing the ball really well. It felt like our offense was really flowing.
1 assist off the franchise record as well. But you three specifically have talked about like learning to play together over these couple of years. And when you missed time last year, that impacted that. How do you feel like you three have connected recently on the offensive end of the floor specifically?
Yeah, I think we are super connected. I think for us, it's just making sure that we just execute our plays. And when we do that, everyone gets theirs. I think for C and Kels, it's...
So, how did things get this bad? You have to look at what was happening behind closed doors. For months, jealousy had been building. A lot of the older players and old-school execs couldn't handle one simple fact. Fans weren't buying tickets to see the whole roster. They were buying tickets to see Caitlin Clark pull up from the logo. Everyone else felt like a supporting character in her show, and that stung. Instead of riding that wave, the league tried to fight it. 2 days before All-Star tip-off, there was a secret meeting with the Indiana Fever front office. The message from the top was simple. Tone her down, cut her minutes, keep her mostly benched in the first and third quarters. They dressed it up as load management, protecting her health, they said. But everyone in that room knew better. This wasn't about her body. It was about controlling the spotlight, using her fame to sell tickets while making sure she didn't outshine anyone on the court. Then came the private meeting. League officials sat Clark down, slid the new rule across the table, and expected her to just accept it quietly. Big mistake. They picked the wrong player to boss around.
Probably demanded to be off minute restriction. That's just my guess.
Oh, I played 27 minutes. Crazy. No, I'm joking. But, I feel great. I feel like I've felt kind of like myself over the course of the last 3 games and just continued to build that and stay on top of everything. But, it's kind of nice when, you build a hefty lead like that and then you're able to kind of get some rest there in the fourth quarter. And then a lot of my teammates were able to get in and contribute. And it was really fun to see them, keep the same level of play. Everybody came in, and when their number was called, they were ready. And that was even the same for the first half. When people got subbed in, they were ready. And, they allowed our offense to keep going. And then our defense kind of kicked in too. So I'm just proud of everybody.
I'm not sure if you're aware that you got a technical foul tonight.
I'm aware, yeah.
Sometimes you come in here and you say, hey, I just didn't know. But you said in the past you wouldn't change anything. But how do you...
Sources close to the situation say Clark didn't hesitate for long. Once she realized they were serious, so was she. She stood up, cut off contact with the team, and walked straight out of the building. No plane to Chicago, no media day, no red carpet. Her name came off the All-Star roster completely. Her message was simple: lift the restriction or watch the whole event fall apart. At first, the league thought she'd back down. They figured the pressure of the spotlight would change her mind. That it didn't. As the hours ticked by and Clark was nowhere near Chicago, panic set in. This wasn't a bluff. One player had just brought the entire league to a standstill, and the damage was about to hit hard.
We'll place the call to Caitlin Clark to get whatever it is you need. Take a look at this. Shout out to Correlation. Correlation said, bruh, Caitlin is in Iowa and Studbud was just asking where she is. Caitlin Clark pulled a no-show. Caitlin Clark's out in Iowa having a good old time, not dealing with this nonsense, going to see, hair people and all of this stuff. She ain't got time to be dealing with these people no more. And I don't blame her. If I was Caitlin Clark, I wouldn't want to deal with these idiots any longer either. It's just been too much. Too much has been done. Too much has been done. Caitlin Clark pulled a absolute no-show. Here she is in Iowa. Okay. She said, I'm not going. I'll catch y'all. I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. I might just show up. I might not show up to All-Star Weekend until 10 minutes before the game. I might not show up till 10 minutes before the game because y'all don't deserve the GOAT's presence with the way you guys have been.
The second this leaked, the internet exploded. Fans who'd spent thousands on courtside seats rushed to demand refunds. In under an hour, the resale ticket market collapsed. Passes that were going for $5,000 dropped to almost nothing. Network executives who built their whole summer schedule around Clark's viewership were reportedly on the phone screaming, threatening lawsuits over broken contracts. We're talking millions lost in just a few hours. And sponsors, the ones paying big money specifically for the Clark effect, started threatening to walk too. Their message was blunt. Nobody paid premium rates to watch a scrimmage nobody asked for.
So I think just continue to be myself and then just try to refocus to, focusing on my teammates and how I can help them.
Do you think it's inevitable or no?
I don't know. I can't predict the future. You got to ask the Magic 8 Ball.
Caitlin, for you mentioned kind of feeling back to yourself. How much these past 3 games has it been kind of almost like a mental boost for you?
Yeah, it's like... you never like being out with injury. Like, it's hard for anybody. And I think especially last year, like having to go through it, like the 4 games off, 4 games play, 4 games on, 4 games, whatever it was, like that's really hard to kind of find a flow. So I think for myself, like just being resilient and able to get my body back pretty quickly to where it was before I missed a couple games. And then, just finding my flow. And, sometimes it can be hard for my teammates too. Like you don't want to come in and disrupt when you haven't been in a couple games. So just kind of easing my way back into everything. And, they've made it easy too.
Kelsey, I'm curious, from your perspective, what have you seen from Caitlin here over these past few games as she's gotten healthier?
I just think her ability to lead, even while dealing with injury and, want to be her best self.
While the suits were losing their minds in the office, the real gut punch was happening in the locker room. The very veterans who'd pushed for this restriction now had to face the arena they'd asked for. Half empty and the crowd not happy, they finally got what they wanted. A game all about them. No Clark stealing the spotlight. But the silence from the media and the anger from ticket holders said it all. Without her, there was no show.
I'm seeing nice to meet you. Okay, I'm gonna say, y'all be my dog. Y'all see this fucking all-star starter looking like money? I am money. Believe me. Oh. And she is. There it is. Ooh, that was a bar. I'm still in that. I am still in that.
See, look, Studbuzz, they're going to have a good time no matter what. I like them. Y'all can't get Caitlin Clark on y'all stream yet because she ain't showing up till she got to show up. She don't want nothing to do with Asia and them trying to corner her and have a meeting. They going to want her to show up and speak out for this group, that group. She don't have time for all of that. She trying to enjoy herself. What else? Oh, they got AZ FUD in here. Yo, the Studbuzz stream is lit, bro.
Messy? Oh, yeah, we been here. Oh, you talking about the room.
All right, I can't have that music playing. They got AZ FUD in. Oh, they in there taking shots with AZ. Paige, you better get your girl, man. Studbuzz ain't safe, I'm telling you. They demons. They demons. All right. Okay, they had AZ FUD in there. Oh, they got Kelsey Mitchell on the stream.
Hey,
Hey, go ahead, Kelsey.
what I just say? If you proud what I'm saying? What I'm giving? What I'm giving? Right here. You like that? You like that? You y'all like that? They gotta just say one shot later or something.
They trying to get everybody lit. Man, y'all gotta be careful with the stud buzz, man. Stud buzz gonna get y'all toe up in Chicago. Y'all might not be able to wake up.
The moment Clark stepped off the floor, everything the league had built around her went silent. No more cameras chasing her every move. No more viral clips flooding timelines. Just an uncomfortable, undeniable truth staring everyone in the face. The veterans who wanted her sideline got exactly what they wished for. And it backfired instantly. By trying to dim her spotlight out of jealousy, they didn't just hurt one player. They dragged the whole league into darkness with her. The Indiana Fever front office went from calling the shots to running for cover. 1 minute they felt untouchable, dictating how much a global superstar could play. The next they were facing furious fans, panicked investors, and a wave of backlash nobody in that building was ready for. They gambled with her playing time like it was a bargaining chip. Instead, they blew up their own showcase event in front of the entire world. Now, here's where it gets almost unbelievable. Reports say the league is scrambling behind the scenes, practically begging Clark to return. They're reportedly offering to scrap the restriction completely and hand her full control over her own minutes. No limits, no conditions. But here's the problem. You can't undo damage like this with a phone call. The trust is already broken, and everyone watching knows it. And if you want proof of just how tense things had gotten around her, you don't even need to look far. In one recent interview, players were asked about their All-Star Weekend plans, and the tension practically leaked through the screen. One player, when asked about appearances and events for the weekend, laughed and said flatly, "They separated us, man." Another chimed in almost immediately, "I know. They're trying to make us enemies." Think about that for a second. Even the players themselves were noticing it. A deliberate effort to create distance to build storylines of rivalry and resentment instead of letting the game speak for itself. It wasn't paranoia. It wasn't a coincidence. It was a pattern. And Clark's boycott just ripped the curtain back on all of it. That's the real story here. This wasn't just about a minute's restriction. It was about a league trying to manage a star instead of embracing her. And the moment they tried to control her, she reminded everyone exactly who holds the power. Because here's the truth nobody in that boardroom wanted to admit. Caitlin Clark isn't just another name on a roster. She's the reason tickets sold out. She's the reason sponsors lined up. She's the reason networks planned their entire summer schedule around one weekend. Take her out of the equation, and suddenly none of it works the way it used to. This boycott, as reckless as it looked from the outside, did something no press conference ever could, proved in real time exactly how much the league depends on her, not the other way around. The front office thought they were disciplining a player. What they actually did was expose their own fragility on a national stage. And the fallout is still spreading. Ticket holders are demanding refunds. Resale prices once sky-high are basically worthless now. Broadcast partners who bank their summer numbers on her presence are furious, and rightfully so. Sponsors who pay top dollar specifically because of the attention she brings are reconsidering every deal on the table. Meanwhile, the players who wanted this outcome are left sitting in a quiet arena, realizing the crowd wasn't there for the league. The crowd was there for her. So now the question isn't whether Clark made her point. She clearly did louder than any statement or press release ever could. The real question is whether the WNBA can actually repair the damage, or whether this becomes the moment fans remember as the turning point. The moment the league's biggest star decided she was done being managed like a liability instead of celebrated like the asset she is. One thing is certain, this wasn't just a scheduling dispute or a scoring controversy. This was a power move, plain and simple, and it worked exactly the way she intended. So now it's your turn. Do you think Clark was right to shut it all down and force the league's hand, even if it meant blowing up one of the biggest weekends in women's basketball history? Or do you think she should have swallowed the disrespect and played anyway just to keep the peace? Drop your honest take in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next explosive update the moment it drops. Trust me, this story is far from over.